Hey guys, welcome back to the United Star. So after last week's game week, we have Prasham with us to talk to help us pick through who we think should be captain in the upcoming game week. And well, Prasham surprisingly is in the top 5,000 for India. So I guess we have to listen to him somewhat. So Prasham, who do you think we should pick as captain?
So yeah, Vishesh, straight right off the bat, thank you for introducing me so nicely. We've picked 3 out of 3 after the restart. We've done 3 videos and all 3 correct captain picks. And this game week, I am going to have to say you have to go with the United player again. Manchester United is going to face up Bournemouth at home. I don't know if at home or away is much of a difference,
Yeah.
but they're playing at home. And personally, I own Rashford and Bruno Fernandes both. This week, I'd gone with Bruno as captain. For the next week, I'm going to go for Marcus Rashford as captain, and he is my number one pick. I feel he's almost there. His final product is just lacking a little bit, but he's almost there. And I think he's going to get a couple of goals against Bournemouth, and he might even pop in with an assist. Of course, if you don't own Rashford, as a lot of people own Bruno, Bruno is a very safe captain bet. I mean, last week he gave you 15 points. If you made him captain, 30 points. He had an incredible game week, and he's consistent. And United look like getting a clean sheet, so +1 out there is guaranteed. So I'd go between Bruno and Rashford. I don't know that much about Martial. I'm not that confident yet. But Rashford, because his streak of form is brilliant. If you look at his points tally, he doesn't go more than 3 games without getting big points. And exactly why I think that he's going to go for it, and the next game is his. So go for Marcus Rashford as your number one pick. On a number two pick, I've got a Liverpool player. Very simple choice, playing Aston Villa at home again. They've already been crowned champions. They have nothing else to play for. So I would go for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Actually, you could go for Salah, but I feel Arnold will be a good option to go for, because Salah might be rotated. We don't know what's going to happen, what kind of lineup Klopp is going to put out. I think he might give young players a chance, but Arnold looks like he's going to more or less play most of the games. And Liverpool looks set on getting a clean sheet against Villa. Villa don't look that threatening going forward. And among the defenders, of course, in terms of attacking points, Arnold has the most points after coming back after Project Restart. Also, Arnold scored that wonderful free kick. I think on threat he ranks quite highly, and in creativity and influence also, I think he's got 1.2 on creativity, and influence he's about 885. So after restart, you can see that he's just literally racked up points. He's got about he's come back in full flow. He's got 21 points after restart. So I think Arnold is my pick above Salah. It might be a little controversial, but I think Arnold is going to do really well against the Villa side that does not look like they're going to score. And the final pick, I think City are playing Watford. City are playing
Hampton. City are playing.
Southampton. Sorry, City are playing Southampton, and I'm not very confident of that game because Pep is going to be playing, having played Liverpool the week before. I think Pep is going for the FA Cup. Clearly, he's put out his strongest team against Newcastle. So I think he might rest some key players. You can go for De Bruyne. He's a safe bet. But if he does not start, I would rather go for a Chelsea asset, because Chelsea are looking wonderfully strong right now. And as a United fan, that's scary. But as an FPL manager, Chelsea look like the team to have a player from. And Christian Pulisic is someone, if you own him, I would go for. I would make him captain. They're playing Watford, and it's a relatively easy fixture, I'd say. Watford's defense looks a little haphazard, and Pulisic is looking on fire. He scored 2 goals straight come after restart, and he's looked good. He's almost got a goal against City as well, the third one, which Walker made that brilliant clearance, and he is looking like a player who's almost playing for his place in next season's team. I do see that he has a little bit of a knock. He might not be starting. So if you're wary of Pulisic, then maybe go for a Willian. But having a Chelsea captain might really help in this game week. So that's my differential captain, I'd say. But my number one pick has got to be Marcus Rashford or Bruno if you don't own him. Number two pick's got to be Trent Alexander-Arnold over Mohamed Salah from City, from Liverpool. And finally, I'd say from Chelsea, gamble on Pulisic. He might not start, but so then either you can go for Willian, because when he's looking in incredible form.
I completely agree with you. In fact, I had my own differential, which I was going to mention as Trent, but then I was pretty surprised to hear you say Trent. I was expecting a Salah. But I would like to mention one more name as well in this full mix, and that would be Wan-Bissaka. I believe United can rack up the clean sheet against Bournemouth because Bournemouth will sit back. So Wan-Bissaka could get the clean sheet points, and he's being pretty influential in the final third, according to me, since lockdown. So I wouldn't mind putting my money on him either if we are going for a differential pick. But that's about it, guys. That's who we think the possible 4 or 5 could be as captain's picks for the next game week. Do let us know how you do, whether you agree with us or not. And like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.